What did you all think about Cole getting voted off? I mean, yeah, I guess when you do dirt, dirt comes back to you. But like someone in the house said, you won't have anybody to cuddle up with now. But now, I wonder if they hooked up after the show or if she even spoke to him. I wonder if he sent her a "Hey big head" text after he got sent home. Hmm. Who knows? Now there are only 7 people left. So who do we predict will be the final 2 players standing? So far, Gabriel and Chris are looking like the strongest players. I'm, but I do think Chris will be one of the final ones standing. And at this rate, I'm almost convinced Olivia might be, just because we don't know anything about that lady. Who is she related to? Why has nobody really tried to guess? Why is she flying so low under the radar? Keep an eye on her because I think she could emerge as a strong player through this. I mean, granted, her tactic trying to keep everybody from like the statue challenge, trying to like take forever and or not really participate but participate, I guess it worked, but you just got to watch her because she's really not a team player. It doesn't look like she is out for herself like everyone else is, but she's not really aligned, I don't think, with anybody. So keep an eye on her. Now, JR is another one that's still flying under the radar with no one attempting his clues yet. Maybe it's because they feel sorry for him because he's got that boot on his foot, but we do know basketball is not his game. Now, when he came into the house, I was convinced that maybe Dwayne Wade, because he looks like him, that maybe they were related. But now I don't think so, since now we know that his person was born in Georgia, and I forget the name of the city. And so I started to think about it, and I actually Googled because I'm like, I've never heard of this place in Georgia. There's not that many celebrities that come out of that area in Georgia, but there is a rapper that's from the area that JR has mentioned. So my guess is Lil Nas X. We'll see what happens because literally I don't think there's anybody else that's born out of that city. But anyway, so who do you think will be going home next week? If I have to guess, I think it could be Carson. That's going to be my guess for next week. Who do you think? Let us know in the comments. Let's go over who's left in the game. We have Olivia, Carson, Hugo, Chris, Gabriel, Monet, and JR. And actually, Monet could go home next week too. That's another guess for me because I don't think a lot of people like how she's moving in the house. So we'll see. Maybe Gabriel backstab her. Who knows? Now, there were some spoilers in the comments, and some of you have been absolutely correct. Someone mentioned that Cole was Alicia Keys' brother, and we're right. So, yay! These are spirit fingers. I was a cheerleader. Some of you have guessed that Chris is Donny Osmond's son. I'm on your team. Some of you have guessed that Monet is related to JB Smoove, and I'm with that too. Some of you also think Carson is related to Dale Earnhardt. We're on the same page here. And some of you also, like I mentioned earlier, have said that Hugo is Jimmy Carter's grandson. Now, I know that it had been mentioned on the show before that he may not be old enough for Jimmy Carter to be Jimmy Carter's grandson. But I think he could be. It could even great grandson. Who knows? They're related, maybe. We'll see. So I'm excited to see what happens the rest of the season. Who do you think is related to who? Who do you think is going to be the last 2 standing? Who do you think is going to take home that big money? That right there, I think I don't know. I have a feeling Chris is going to be the big winner here, but we'll see. I am Shameika again here with Hollywood Junket. And again, you can catch me over at Check the Rhymes TV and themofocchronicles.com.